Michelle Singleton was a close friend of the family, and my mom and her were really good friends, and she was a part of our church group as well. And she just definitely was really close to my heart. She was one of those people that you could meet her once and you would never forget her, ever. And one of the things too is my mom always talks about the fact that she had this huge story when she was sick, of her being sick and still picking up and still being joyful. But if you didn't know her, she didn't tell you she was sick. She had a pretty scarf on her head, but she would just make some sort of joke about it, and she really didn't tell people her actual story unless she felt really needed to. There was a couple times we'd go down to the reservation, and there would be women just didn't have food, nothing at all, and we would bring them food, and that's when she would open up and tell her story if she felt like it would really benefit and make someone's day a little bit brighter. But she wasn't just going around, oh, poor me. It wasn't about her at all. She was just fighting this great fight. What didn't Michelle love about Christmas is really the question. She would be up so early trying to get the house ready and just have music blaring, Christmas carols and baking cookies, and everything had to be very particular, and there had to be a huge tree most of the time, which didn't really even fit in her living room, but it had to be this perfect winter wonderland, and that's how she loved her Christmas. To me, the story that sticks out most about Christmas is the story where she actually impacted my life. She helped out my family. My parents didn't have very much money, and they had told me just to be thankful for family that year, and that I kind of wasn't really getting anything. And a lot of the community had come together and given Michelle gifts and her family gifts, and she took them, brought them over to my house, some of them, brought them over to my house, put them under the tree, and she put to charity from Mom and Dad. And it wasn't until later that I actually learned that it was from her, and that just spoke so much to me, and it still impacts me every Christmas to just want to give. Singleton Santas is probably what reminds me most of her as far as a giving opportunity around Christmas. It's just really wonderful opportunity to be able to give back to the community and the family. And again, that's what she was about, is family and the community.